Welcome back. Speaking to Sonita Abrahams, Executive Director of Rise Life Management, and Richard Henry, Program Manager, Addiction Counseling Services, also at Rise Life Management. Welcome back, Lady Sonita.
Thank you.
And so, Richard, welcome back.
Thank you.
What communities are you, is Rise in, Richard?
Oh, okay. Well, that's an aspect of the program I'm not greatly familiar with, but we are in, I think, 6 communities. That's a program.
Expanded to 8.
Right. That's a CSJP project. And I know Parade Gardens. I know that we're in Waterhouse, Jerusalem. And that's a program that Sonita was talking about that delivers remedial education, life skills programs, kids clubs, activities for young people. And again, the word nurturing comes into play because that's what we do in those after-school programs in the evenings.
Nurturing?
Yes.
Nurturing in what way?
Nurturing in terms of guidance. Nurturing in terms of helping young people to make better decisions. Nurturing in the sense of helping young people to set goals, to see the importance of setting goals. And, of course, sort of because of the communities that our young people come from, breaking the cycle of being in those communities and helping to uplift. Because when we go into a community, we stay in that community, and young people grow up in that community and spread the type of message that it is that Rise is sending.
Yes.
So it isn't so much that we're promoting young people do well and come out. We're talking about young people do well and help to build that community that they're living in and become really good role models for others.
You know, when I'm listening to you and I'm thinking about, it seems to me that Richard, what we're talking about here is to a great extent changing the way an individual sees self and helping others to see self in a different way.
Well, you know, truly, that is, for me, ultimately what change is about.
Yes.
And even in that project, it's about change. In what we do in terms of dealing with addictions, it's only about change because people can't change unless they're motivated to do so. And it is exactly what it is. We're asking young people to begin to see life differently, to see themselves differently, to see their contribution differently, and as such be able to begin to operate in a way that will see something new happening for them. And as the newness takes place, then they begin to enjoy what's going on and see that, well, this was worth it, and maybe I should encourage some other people to try and do this as well. School is important. Conducting myself properly on the road is important. Making good decisions about myself is important, about my drug use, etc.
Yes. Lady Sonita, the programs that you offer across the age range that you mentioned, if you could just give me a little synopsis of that.
Sure. Okay, well, I mentioned a while ago the commercial food preparation program. That involves 15 young people. Well, I say young people, they're adults, both men and women. One of the areas that I believe up to last year we were kind of weak in was we would take a young person from age 8 up to adulthood, but at the end of the day, if they can't get a job or become self-employed, then, you know, we have developed this young person, and still the ultimate goal is to have them be able to support themselves. So we put in a lot of effort into entrepreneurship and employability training. So we have now a program which is some exciting programs. One is called a Youth Recycling for Income Generation project. And this is where we train them how to use recycled materials, for example, plastic bottles and tires, to be able to make items that they can sell to generate income for themselves. And also, this is environmentally friendly because we're really focusing on protecting the environment and educating our young people. I keep saying young people because that's our focus, but as you'll see, we've really gone beyond young people, everybody, about how important it is to protect our environment.
I couldn't talk about that more.
And there's so much rubbish out there that can be used to make things that you can sell. And
hopefully it will encourage them not to produce more things that ultimately just turn out to be rubbish.
That's correct.
You know, that can't be incorporated in the environment. But go on.
We also have a recycled glass jewelry project coming on stream this month, where 8 of our youth leaders will be involved in a 6-week training at the School of Art. And then the Travel Foundation and the Sandals Foundation are our partners. So equipment has been purchased, which at the end of a year they will own jointly with Rise, and we will really build this into a business where they'll be producing jewelry made from